Today I want to talk to you about your early childhood paradigms, and talk a little bit about paradigms and how you can start to observe and think about the paradigms that might be at play in your life today. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching in here. Send me a thumbs up if you're watching live, or a hashtag replay if you're catching the replay on this. So you've probably heard me talk a lot about paradigms if you've been in my community for a while, or you've heard Bob Proctor talk about it. As you know, I'm also a PGI consultant, a top 1% PGI consultant, personally mentored by Bob Proctor to teach you the thinking into results process. And so we know that your results always tell you a true story about where your paradigm is at. Now, there's a couple of things before we look at your childhood paradigms and how that can be impacting what you're creating as an adult. I want to run through a couple of basics to do with paradigms. The first is what a paradigm is. So I'm just going to give you a 10-second overview on this. I could create whole coaching programs on this. We have them, but I want to give you a quick 10-second overview. So a paradigm is a multitude of habits or beliefs that condition you to operate in a certain way. Paradigms are in your subconscious mind, and they're responsible for 96 to 98% of all of your results. Your paradigms play out automatically, and they condition you to create results in a certain way. So it's like the autopilot part of who you are. There are 7 major areas that your paradigms control and influence: your ability to earn money, your use of time, relationships, logic, productivity, and effectiveness. So paradigms absolutely condition you to operate in a certain way, to earn what you're currently earning, to experience your days as you're currently experiencing them, and so on and so forth. If you will have heard me talk about this in the past, and this is where I want to go from paradigm now to early childhood, the little people days for you, and just give you another perspective on this. So we know that your results always tell a true story of where your paradigm is at. So think about how much money you're currently earning, how your business is operating, the team performance of your team, how you experience your days, even from what time you wake up in the morning, whether you feel rushed or in control, whether you're productive or not, whether you procrastinate. All of what you are experiencing right now is a product of your paradigm. And your paradigms are programmed genetically and environmentally. And there's only 2 known ways to change a paradigm. One is an emotional impact, and the second is a continuous spaced repetition of a new idea or source. So now that we know that, we've had a little 5-second lesson on paradigms, let's talk about your childhood. And I want you to really take a moment to reflect on your childhood, to think about, pardon me, I want you to take a moment to really think about your childhood and reflect on the environment that you were born into, and think about the people that were around you in your very early years. Think about what they earned as an income, whether they had their own businesses or they were employed. Think about the conversations that were going on around you as a child to do with money or time or work or relationships. What's really important to understand is that as children, that we soak it all up. So you and I, when we were little, we soaked up everything from our surroundings. We got everything our parents had to give us, and also what our environment was giving us, formed our paradigms at a very early young age. Now, you might have done a little bit of work around this. You may have done a lot of work around this, but it's highly likely that some of those paradigms from your little years are still playing out in your life today and are still conditioning you to create results in a certain way, or to earn income in a certain way, to experience your days and weeks in a certain way. And it's still conditioning you to this day, those early childhood paradigms. But the great news is you can break out of that. You can break free from that, and you can create a new set of rules to play life with. You can learn how to create new paradigms, upgrade your paradigms, create the greatest paradigm shift ever, so that you really can start to create and live the life that you really deserve. And I'm here to help you do that. So if this is resonating with you, if you would like to learn more, I encourage you to go to my website, karenbrooke.com, or go to the book a call section on thinking into results. You can either enroll now or click the link and book an introductory call and sit down and talk to me about this. Talk to me about your little year paradigms, your childhood growing up, and we'll help you see perhaps the areas that are limiting you right now, the paradigms that are limiting you. And also, I really want you to know that that doesn't mean that they were bad. Often when people think about personal development or they think about personal growth industry, it means that you must be doing bad or poorly. Rarely is that the case. I work with high performers, high achievers, people who want more out of life, people who are not going to let their ego or their environment stop them or hold them back from really being their best and bringing their best. So I don't want you to feel like this is only for you if it wasn't great. Chances are you did have a great childhood, but irrespective of that, there were beliefs and conditions and thought processes that molded you that are likely still a part of you that you may want to outgrow now today. You may want to change the game. You may want to play by a different set of rules and earn dramatically more than the people who raised you or the environment that you were brought up in. You may want a completely different lifestyle to that of your parents or the community that you were born into. You may want different relationships. You may want to attract different type of staff or people. And the reality is all of that is a product of the paradigm. And so it's up to you to learn and to be taught how to change that paradigm. And that is what I teach you how to do. I've helped thousands of people learn how to change and upgrade their paradigms and create that epic paradigm shift. And once you get it once, you want to keep on doing it. And that's why we have clients who stay active in our coaching programs, who move through our education system, because they absolutely love the process of growth. They love the process of taking control of their life and really creating a plan and a system for them to continue to upgrade their paradigms and really live how they want to live, earning what they really want to earn, having the time freedom in their days that's important to them, being able to spend that quality time with their family and friends, being able to grow the businesses, the companies, create the jobs that are really meaningful for them. So sometimes it's really good to look back and have a look at the early years and what was going on in those early years, because it's going to help us really see and uncover very quickly what areas we might need to work on. So I encourage you to just have a bit of a think about that, book an introductory call, and we can go deeper into this. And one of the beautiful things about a mentor or a coach who really knows what they're doing in this space, like me, who've been doing it for a long time and personally mentored by Bob Proctor, is we can pick it very quickly. So what might take you a lot of guesswork, a lot of trying to figure it out, a lot of books, a lot of YouTube videos, we can spot it very quickly and get you on the right course fast, get you on the right plan, the right pathway fast to be able to close that gap. Because the truth is, you ought to be living the life you really want. You deserve to passionately live how you want to live. Not wait another year, not wait another 6 months, not wait another minute, quite frankly. You deserve to have it all to really get more out of life. You deserve to be in control of creating that change and feel empowered to be able to live the enriched, fulfilled life that you truly, truly want. So that's it from me today. I hope that gets you thinking about those years. Go and book an introductory call. If you've got questions on this, write it on this video. I'm happy to take questions, and I hope to see you at our programs real soon. Take care. Bye for now.